let's do this. We are almost at the Halloween challenge, which I've been like thinking about doing. I was actually thinking originally, because it was going to be the year of the slime, I was thinking about, for the Halloween challenge, do the slime in all these outfits, you know, like Jason Voorhees or Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger did not make the list. Which is interesting, because I was actually thinking that Edward Scissorhands was going to make it, but he didn't make it either. He's probably for next year. But, definitely challenging. There's a few things that I worry about, because I can draw like Donald Duck freehand. I could draw beaks and stuff like that in my sleep. Yeah, so I could draw Donald Duck freehand. I've never had Donald Duck in a costume. I think I did a Dracula Donald Duck once, but so long ago. That I don't even know if I want to count it as like. I think I did him as a Dracula, because somebody else did Goofy as Frankenstein. And I forgot what maybe no, because I definitely didn't draw Donald as a mummy. I think one year he was a mummy, but I didn't draw that. But anyway, this is the exact opposite of that. This is taking an existing character and putting them in the Donald Duck suit, which I'm familiar with, how it works. But to wear the Donald Duck suit, it'd be more like a costume, because it's got to look like a costume. It can't look like I just drew Donald Duck. One time I did a duck hat, because I did Q as a duck, not Donald Duck, but I did the duck hat, and the duck hat came out okay, but I don't think it looked right. So I am going to probably, when I get to that, I think that's the second week anyway, so I'll have some time to think about it. The Intellect Devourer, that's going to be a huge challenge in of itself. I think I'm going to have it standing on its hind legs, instead of having Q on all fours. detriment about the Q art is that the legs are not. That's not half the body. The torso. The torso is much bigger than the legs. He's got little stubby legs. So that's something that I gotta like take into account. So I'm thinking about having that one standing up. I couldn't get very many references of intellect devourers like either jumping or looking like they're standing on two legs. So this is going to be interesting. The good news about it is, since there isn't, I don't think there is any that actually show the underside of the devourer, so I can just make it up, and I'm probably just going to follow a regular brain. I'm just gonna follow like a regular brain and just give brain legs, or clawed feet, maybe. I don't know. I don't know nothing. They might put it back out. I don't know. Free air. That's my day reward. Since I'm going to be putting on highway miles again, I'm going to probably want to get brand new tires. Trying to think, what else could we do? Right after Halloween, right into November, and right before Thanksgiving, I am going to try to get the I'm going to try to get the potters spinning. I have a really good base for it, and the big thing that I got to do is that I got to redraw them, and I got to redraw them like the original Potteroos. Otherwise, it kind of defeats the purpose. Because otherwise, I'd have to just draw a new Potteroo for them. And we go from there. I am have 31 videos. There's 31, almost shorts. By the end of this, it's definitely going to show that there's a lot going on behind the scenes to make such a short little video. And I hope that people can see that. That people can actually just appreciate, not what I do, but like what goes into every single one of these videos that everybody does. I watched a video of people telling us how to be streamers again, and what's the best way to do it, and everything like that. And not for nothing, I really like it's when you talk about getting followers, and then not to beg for followers, and then to not this, but how the numbers all matter, but they don't matter, and it's like it is such a freaking mixed bag of freaking mess. And I am happy that somebody took you at your word, because I don't see it. I really I see it. I see like people on the verge of basically quitting. Even calling it a hobby, but talking about hey, it would be great, and I've done that. Just so you know, what are you doing? I've done it would be great if, but I don't see it. But I try to do it in that thing. Calling it a hobby, I mean, people call what I do as a hobby because I'm not making a lot of money, but I made money. So fuck off. It's not a hobby. It's like people who sell their, paint miniatures and they sell them. They paint miniatures for other people for money. And they say, oh, it's just a hobby. It's not a hobby. It's not what you're making a living off of, but you're purporting yourself as a professional painter of miniatures. Same thing goes with streams. I'm purporting myself because I make money as a professional streamer. No matter what, I'm a professional streamer. When people say numbers don't matter, what they're really trying to say, and I hope this is what they're trying to say, because it's not what they're saying, but I hope what they're trying to say is that the person behind the number is what matters. Followers for follow's sake is not worth it. I mean, all you have to do is look at my Twitter. You see that I have a lot of people. I've even talked about the numbers on Twitter, because it is a numbers game on Twitter because of the original 10K. I'm going back 16 years. The original 10K freaking for Twitter. People hit 10K almost instantly. People hit 10K this. I did not hit 10K. But I did get 8,000 within a year. And I thought that was normal. I didn't know that, like, you know, years later when I had under 1,000 followers and I was barely even using Twitter, that starting it back up and, you know, reconnecting to people and, you know, getting things geared up and, you know, having a really thriving artist community and stuff like that, that it would take me 3 years to get back to where I was in 3 months when I first started on Twitter. Yeah, I'm at here on YouTube. All you got to do is look at the numbers. I'm not doing that hot, and that's 3 years of doing this. And I'm working on my 2nd year of being a Twitch streamer. And I wish the numbers I had on Twitch were the numbers that I had on YouTube, because then I would definitely be pushing the numbers game. But once I get monetized, once I'm officially monetized on YouTube, I then have to make money. Views will matter. That's what always has mattered to me in the first place. And the truth of the matter is I'm not getting the views. That has never happened. So not only do I not have the subscribers, I don't have the views to even make money if I had the subscribers. And somebody told me it goes hand in hand. And I say, I look at my Twitter. I have a lot of interaction on Twitter, but I don't have 8,000. I don't have 8,000 followers. Activity. I don't have 8,000 followers activities worth of stuff on Twitter. If I get 100 likes, that's an amazing day. Not 1,000 likes, not 2,000 likes, not all this bullshit that they were talking about in that stream. You know, I don't get those. I don't get that. It doesn't happen. 100. You know, you can see on my YouTube how many views that I even have. You know, I don't even have a view count over 200 on any single video. And yes, I have nearly 1,000 videos, but I don't have a view count of over 200. So no 200 people have watched my videos. Now it's what they're counting. And it's the reason why I do the thing at the end of every video. Alright, I'm at work. I gotta go in. It's running a little bit late. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a fantastic time doing it. I hope that you're doing everything that you want to do. I'm doing all right myself. As always, if you put cool beans in the comments below, that would make my day. It's not for anything anymore. I've already had one person do it, so the curse or whatever you want to say has been lifted. But it's still nice, and you know, and interact. It's a way to interact. Just say hi if you want to. Anything. But that's it. So you guys take care. All right, and I will see you tomorrow, which is going to be an early one, and I might do multiple. All right, bye.